Stanford Prison Experiment. In 1971, psychologist Philip Zimbardo and his colleagues set out to create an experiment that looked at the impact of becoming a prisoner or prison guard. What was the experiment about? Zimbardo was a former classmate of psychologist Stanley Milgram. The researchers wanted to know how the participants would react when placed in a simulated prison environment. Who were the participants? The researchers set up a mock prison in the basement of Stanford University's psychology building. They selected 24 undergraduate students to play the roles of both prisoners and guards. The setting and procedures. Prisoners were to remain in the mock prison 24 hours a day during the study. Researchers were able to observe the behavior of the prisoners and guards using hidden cameras and microphones. Results. The guards began to behave in ways that were aggressive and abusive toward the prisoners, while the prisoners became passive and depressed. Impact. According to Zimbardo and his colleagues, the Stanford Prison Experiment demonstrated the powerful role that the situation can play in human behavior. The prisoners, placed in a situation where they had no real control, became submissive and depressed. Criticisms of the Stanford Prison Experiment. In the years since the experiment was conducted, there have been a number of critiques of the study. Some of these include ethical issues. The Stanford Prison Experiment is frequently cited as an example of unethical research. Lack of generalizability. Other critics suggest that the study lacks generalizability due to a variety of factors. The unrepresentative sample of participants, mostly white and middle-class males, makes it difficult to apply the results to a wider population. Lack of realism. The study is also criticized for its lack of ecological validity. While the researchers did their best to recreate a prison setting, it is simply not possible to perfectly mimic all of the environmental and situational variables of prison life. Recent criticisms. Evidence also suggests that the experimenters encouraged the behavior of the guards and played a role in fostering the abusive actions of the guards. In 2019, the journal American Psychologist published an article debunking the famed experiment, detailing its lack of scientific merit. Concluding that the Stanford Prison Experiment was an incredibly flawed study that should have died an early death.